On the 30th of January, the House of Commons officially published the date that the new UK visa rules will be taking place. There have been lots of questions and misconceptions regarding the rule that prevents workers from bringing their immediate family to the UK. For the purpose of this video, I will be bringing further clarity and explaining in details what you need to know. Many persons have been asking, does this affect doctors? Does it affect nurses? Does it affect the care workers who are already in the UK? There have just been many questions in similar regard, and this is why I'm going to be explaining it out in details in these videos. This video is packed with invaluable proofs from websites that can help you understand what this law is about and those it affects. I'm happy to let you know that it's not all carers and skilled workers are affected with this rule, so they can continue to bring their dependents to the UK even after 11th of March. If you wish to know the category of carers and skilled workers that can continue bringing their families in the UK even after 11th of March 2024, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Victory Nkuka. I'm sending love to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for returning to watch the videos, and I'm grateful for your support. God bless you. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, I share content that relates to life in the UK, how you could get jobs with visa sponsorship to come into the UK. I also share about the UK visas and immigration updates that you should know. With this channel, I share about scholarship that you can use to study in Europe, in the UK, or any country of your choice. If these are content that interest you, kindly smash that subscribe button so that you can join this family. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video that can either be of help to you or anyone you know. Having said that, before we dive into the full details of this video, I would love you to hit the like button, like this video. Don't forget to share this video to your family and friends because you definitely get value from it. And I tell you, you are going to save many persons of panic because most persons are really anxious. They're thinking, does this really affect me? But this video is going to bring that required clarity you need. And you can subscribe to the channel now so you don't forget to do so. 4th of December, the current UK Home Secretary James Cleverly announced the 5-point plan to cut net migration, which cuts across the care worker visa, it cut across the student visa, family visas, and salary thresholds. And the plan also had it that the graduate route will be under review. Following that, on the 21st of December, some adjustments were made to the rule when they reduced the salary threshold for family visa. I will leave the link to the video I did on that in the description, making it easier for you to bring your families to the UK. Most of the plans that were proposed were set to commence in spring 2024. But now, it is no longer spring 2024. They've been more specific with the dates. The most conflicting part of this 5-point plan is the one saying that the care workers won't be able to bring their dependents after 11th of March 2024. Now, the category of persons that are affected affects the new intake. It was categorically stated clearly that banning newly arriving care workers from bringing immediate family. So this does not in any way affect carers that are already in the UK. Let's say perhaps you got a care assistant visa to come into the UK in 2021, in 2022, and you are currently in the UK, you've not brought your family. Relax, you are still going to bring them. This rule does not apply to you. UK Home Secretary James Cleverly has made a detailed explanation of this, and what he said is that this new rule is forward looking, so it's not looking at the back. Naturally, when a new rule comes in, it affects the new intake, and a statement was released on the 21st of December explaining everything in detail. If you're already in the UK on the 5-year sponsored visa, this rule does not apply to you. Neither do the salary threshold apply to you. So let's say you are a carer in the UK, you are a care assistant in the UK now, and you are single, you want to get married, you can get married and you will still be able to bring your husband, your wife, and your children to the United Kingdom. This rule affects all that will be getting the care worker job after 11th of March. If perhaps you are fortunate, you already secured a care worker job, If your COS comes before 11th of March, you won't be affected by this. But if it comes after 11th of March, you'll be affected by this. Another thing you need to take note of is that when they are issuing your COS, to avoid delay, make sure you tell them to tick that they will be certifying your maintenance, because that will prevent you from having to wait for 28 days for bank statements. So with that, you can apply for your visa. You can apply for the visa of both you and your family members to come over to the UK. So the only carers that are affected, the only carers and senior carers that are affected are the ones that will be coming to the UK after 11th of March 2024. Another question I've been getting that many persons have been asking is, I said, does this affect doctors or this affect nurses? Again, it does not affect doctors. The rule did not state that doctors can bring their dependent, nurses can bring their dependent. Okay, so this is just affecting care workers for now. It's sad. We understand it's sad. But there's no need to now be putting words in their mouths when they haven't said so. So if you're a doctor, you are in UK, or you are not in UK, you are planning to come over to the UK, you can still come over to the UK with your family when you get a job, even though you've not had a job, because it's not affecting you. Just to link all these that I've been saying to what has been published, you can see on the screen that care workers and senior carers already in this route. That means if you're already in the UK, you will be able to remain with your dependents. You'll be able to remain with your family. There is no need to panic. And you can even renew your visa thereafter. It said including extending and changing employer and settlement. So even though the person that gave you sponsorship, the company that gave you sponsorship, were not CQC regulated, they can still renew your visa. The only thing is that they can't give other persons sponsorship. But for you that you are already in the UK, you are settled, okay? They are not driving you anywhere. And if perhaps you've not brought your family, even as much as you will want to speeding up to bring them, it's still, there's no restraint on you. Then look at what it said second. It's saying that where a care worker or a senior care worker is in the route before the immigration rule change, but has not yet brought the dependent, they will be allowed to bring dependent during their sponsorship on this visa. Since these new changes commence, they've not mentioned yet, and I'm not praying they will mention that they are stopping nurses or doctors from bringing their families to UK. So I don't know where most of you are getting the news from. So if you've been asking these questions, and many persons are already on my DM, does this affect nurses? Please try to share this video with as many persons you know who are really anxious, saying, should I start packing my load and leave? Or some persons are already thinking that their families in UK, after this time, they are going to drive them back to their home country. No, nobody is driving you back to where you came from. The only thing you need to take note of is if you're already in the UK, let's say for instance, you are in the student visa and you wish to switch to a care worker visa, please, I beg of you, try to switch before 11th of March. Because if you switch after 11th of March, you can only be in the UK alone without your family. So that's another part where we need to be very cautious of. Another misconception that most persons have been spreading, and news that most persons have been spreading, is that UK has stopped care assistant from coming. No, UK did not stop care assistant from coming. All they are saying is that to control the abuse on the care worker visa, and which we all agree that there's been some abuse on it. Most persons taking a huge amount of money for COS, and they come here to leave them stranded without jobs. These are some of the abuse they are saying they want to curb. They are not stopping care worker visa because they still acknowledge that they need the services of care worker. What they are saying is that you can still get your care visa, but you won't be able to bring your family after 11th of March. So if perhaps you are not married yet and you wish, you can still get your job and come over. And there are other options you can explore. I want you to watch out for my other video. I'll leave the link in the description where I talked about this key data and options you should explore, like solutions to this. And from time to time, I'm going to be uploading some insights, my suggestions and solutions that you can actually consider even in this time where some of these strict rules are made. The care worker visa has not been scrapped from the shortage occupation list. All they are saying is that the only licensed sponsors that can bring carers from overseas are only CQC regulated. If you want me to do a video about how to find the CQC regulated company that can sponsor you, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So in summary of everything, care workers already in the UK, relax your mind. this does not affect you. Doctors that are looking forward to coming to the UK, it does not affect you. Nurses in the UK and or you are looking forward to come, it does not affect you. You can continue your process. You can continue searching for jobs. You can continue writing your exams. And when you get the job, you'll be able to come to the UK with your family. This does not affect you. There's no restriction on you. Go ahead to bring your dependent, and if you're a care worker, you are not in the UK and you know that this is going to affect you, if you're able to get your sponsorship before 11th, you can avoid this. So you can do everything you need to do, and when you get your sponsorship, you can as well try to bring your family over as soon as you can. I believe you've gotten so much value from this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so before, and if you actually watched to this point in this video, you are absolutely amazing. I will also encourage you to watch out on for the full video I made explaining this key date and options you can explore to come over to the UK if you really wish to come over to the UK. And the other videos I've made, including the one about the cost of living in UK, that will actually give you so much insight to know what it is like living in the UK so you can plan ahead. Thank you again, my loving viewers. I will see you all in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.